So he's his stepdad, right? And he's taking his ex-wife's kid around Disneyland, teaching him how to be a janitorian.
Joe, are you talking about the Mandalorian?
Thank you. That's it. Jill loves little Gregory.
What's up, nerds?
There he is.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I was getting a haircut and it ran long.
So you're telling me you paid for your hair to look like that?
Where'd you find a salon that specializes in taxidermy?
Your hair looks like shit.
Oh, don't be like that.
Come on, Donnie, come back.
My fault, went too far. I got this, guys. Hey, I'm sorry, big guy. You know, we were just razzing you.
I know. It's just these damn kids at Sports Clips were lighting me up for the past hour and a half. So I guess I'm just a little on edge.
Well, what if I told you that through this door right here was a fantastic night of great storytelling and even better friends?
That sounds pretty damn good.
It gets better. Guess who's got pizza and soda en route to them this very moment?
Shut up. Are you serious right now?
Not only that, but guess who's getting their very own order of crazy sticks, complete with their own personal dipping sauces?
Marinara, ranch, and garlic butter.
You know it, Jack.
Thanks, Joe.
No problem, big guy. Now let's get back in there in Fantasy Dungeon.
D&D, Joe. Please just call it D&D. Also, I'm going to have to rip you when we go back in there. You know that, right?
This is the way.
Oh, I love the janitorian.
Oh, look, Siegfried and Roy are back.
That reference is older than me.
They can't all be winners, Barry. Anyway, I left my dice in the car and had to run and grab them. I don't know why Sleepy Joe here followed me. I think he's obsessed. Anyway, Rogan, you should know that he wet himself out there, and your porch is an absolute mess.
I told you that in confidence.
Joe, it's no big deal. I've actually got some adult diapers that I use on my elk hunting excursions if you want one.
I think I'm okay.
Okay, well, it's an open offer, and that goes for anyone. They're an absolute game changer. I'm wearing one right now.
Joe, why is it that everything I learn about you is against my will?
Don't harsh the vibe, Barry. Anyways, gentlemen, now that everyone is here, we can officially get this show on the road. Thank you all for being here. I'm so excited to get this campaign properly started tonight.
Are we still starting with all of our characters already knowing each other?
Yeah, I can't remember where we landed on that with the backstory.
You will all be familiar with each other already. That way we can dive straight into the adventure. I'll cover everything you need to know in my introduction. And without further ado, let's get into it.
Hell yes.
I'm so freaking excited.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this all week.
Gentlemen, welcome to the world of Aloria. This realm is most commonly divided into two supercontinents, Anvaria and Iberia, or Anna and Abe as they are colloquially known.
Give me a second to recover from how nerdy those names are. Just kidding, I'm here for it.
Aloria, Anvaria, Iberia. Joe, would you actually mind spelling those out for me?
T-H-O-S-E.
You've got to be kidding me.
I've got you covered, Barack. We can go over all that type of stuff after the session tonight.
Perfect.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Vast oceans dominate the planet, which has led to thriving societies of seafaring folk. Even within each continent, trade is most often facilitated by river or sea. As such, port towns are littered throughout Aloria, and many a man makes his living off of the ocean in one way or another. One such man is currently doing just that. Drifting just off the coast of Anvaria on the Tanin Sea is Captain Toops, who is commanding a modest cargo vessel toward the port town of Hook, and he's taking the opportunity to earn some extra coin by ferrying a handful of passengers along for the journey. Amongst these, we find Paladin of the Golden Order Malcolm Hughes, the King. No one remembers Bradley Pitt Trump and Brandon the Warlock. Three heroes for hire that only recently met and decided to travel together. Each has their own individual goals and reasons for doing so, but for now they're an alliance of convenience, determined to earn some coin and make a name for themselves.
My name is going to be on the side of every building in no time.
Yeah, on a wanted poster.
A cool, salt breeze whips through the air and the sails of the ship. Sails operated by two Goliath figures, one male and one female.
Dibs.
Jesus Christ.
Every once in a while, the Goliaths will make an adjustment as needed. Their arms are nearly as big as the ship's mast itself. It seems as if these two alone can handle the duties that would normally take a much larger crew. Other souls litter the deck, but none that quite stick out as much as those two. Save perhaps the lone dragonborn who's leaning against a rail of the ship, arms crossed and hanging over the side, or maybe the frail woman who's been frantically pacing back and forth and speaking to anyone that will listen. The journey to Hook won't be much longer now, so boys, what would you like to do?
I go talk to the large woman.
Okay, here's how we're gonna handle this. Roll initiative for me just so we can see who's acting first here.
13.
Do I get my king class nepotism bonus we talked about on my initiative rolls?
Not on this, no.
I swear this shit's rigged. It's a 5 then.
17.
Okay, Malcolm with the highest roll, we'll take your action first. What would you like to do?
I'd like to go up to the woman and...
I knew it.
You dog you?
You guys need to go touch grass. I'm going to go talk to the woman who is looking frantic and trying to talk to anyone that'll listen. I would like to see what's wrong and offer my assistance.
You approach, and she instantly takes notice of your golden armor. Oh my gosh, a member of the Golden Order. Thank the gods. Please, I need your help.
Damn, I bet she smells divine.
Can I buy her a car?
I'm only an apprentice, ma'am, but at your service. What has you so distressed?
My daughter has gone missing. For 2 days now, no one has seen her. This is not like my Abigail. I know something has happened.
A young girl's missing. Are we sure Brandon didn't have something to do with this?
Oh, shut the hell up, you anthropomorphic Cheeto. If she looks anything like Ivanka, I think we all know who the primary suspect is.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Can you two quiet down? The adults are talking. Excuse them. Please continue.
I've looked everywhere in Belgrade. You know this to be a neighboring port city. So I've decided to travel to Hook to see if I can find anything there.
We're also traveling to Hook.
No shit, Sherlock. We're all on the same boat.
We will do what we can to try and find your daughter once we arrive.
Look, are we sure we want to do this? She doesn't look like she has any money.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying at the Tuscan Trout Inn there. Please let me know if you find anything.
Ask if we're getting paid for this.
Well, wait, DM, I think our friend Malcolm forgot something. No disrespect, Chocolate Bear, but we need some more information. I go back up to this lovely lady and ask her for a brief description of young Abigail so that we know what we're looking for.
Shit, good call, Joe. I'm still shaking off the rust on the old roleplay motor.
No worries, we'll all get more into gear as we go along. But yes, Brandon, you asked for a description. Abigail is 7 years old with brown auburn hair like mine. She has the most beautiful blue eyes and she's not scared of anything. That's why I'm so worried. I don't know where she might have wandered off to.
No worries, ma'am. We're going to do everything we can.
Assuming you can pay.
I don't have much, but anything of value that my husband and I have is yours.
Husband. No thanks. Good luck, lady.
I don't understand.
Pay him no mind. He hasn't taken his medicine yet today. It is a paladin's sacred duty to help those in need, so no payment will be necessary. We will see what we can find out about your daughter.
Thank you so much. It's at this point that you notice the captain shout out to everyone on board, "Attention on deck! Something up ahead! Port side!"
I rush to the port side of the ship and see if I can see what it is.
Can I check too?
Yeah, everyone give me a perception check.
Damn it, 3.
I'm not much better at a 9.
15?
Brad and Malcolm, you hurry over to try and see, but so does everyone else on board. And you can't manage to get a good look over the crowd. Brandon, you, however, were already in a prime position and are able to see the remnants of a shipwreck. And as the ship draws closer, you can make out what appears to be the shape of a person. They seem to be struggling and flailing about as they clutch onto a piece of wreckage.
There's someone out there. They need our help.
Upon hearing this, without hesitation, the male Goliath dives off the ship and begins swimming toward the survivor. Captain Toops swivels the ship's wheel and tries to get as close as he can to the wreckage. Brandon, go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
We're doomed.
That's a 17 on intelligence. I'm on fire, Jack.
We're truly in fantasy territory now.
As you get even closer, the hair on the back of your neck begins to stand on end. You see that this figure is no survivor, but instead is a sea hag with long, gnarled fingers, a mess of mangled black hair and murky green skin. Her eyes are cold and calculating as she surveys the ship, and then the Goliath that swims toward her. You can see a dark smile creep across her face before she disappears beneath the surface, and soon after the Goliath is violently dragged under the waves as well.
What the hell?
How unfortunate. Oh, well, I go and talk to the female Goliath. Holy shit, that scared the crap out of me.
Oh, everyone heard that? Thank God.
That's got to be the pizza. This is actually a great place to stop before we roll initiative. Boys, let's eat and we'll pick up here afterwards.
Oh man, just when things were getting interesting. Oh well, I know we'll have 2 sea hags on our hands if we don't feed Trump soon. So this is probably for the best.
Barry, you better watch what you say to me, or else I'm gonna tell Michelle you're having pizza.
Please don't.